everyone. New look, new look. Look at Blessing is new look today. Good afternoon from Lebanon or evening. Yeah, this is evening, just 5 minutes past. Okay, it was afternoon, evening. It's after 4. This is after 4, just 9 minutes. Welcome to my YouTube channel, you all. We are down. We are down. I just want to get something in this our close supermarket, this close shop, this our inconvenient shop. I'll be inconvenient or convenient, anyone. So guys, go with me. I have this story that I want to try to put it for you guys to listen. And yeah, so I decided to come with my phone down. I just want to pick one thing. I wanted to eat sardine, guys. This sardine is hungry me. I want to eat it with spaghetti. I make it the other day. It was very tasty, but I don't really like fish. But this, once in a while, I will feel like eating it. Hi, Musa. So, come with me. Let's get it. Yeah. So, this is the nice one. But my money is small. I want to pick small one. I don't want big money one. So, we'll pick this hot sardine with pepper. This one, yeah. We have this one without pepper. We have many with pepper. We have this with pepper. We have this. Tuna is no go area. I don't like tuna at all. I do not like tuna, Anna. So let's go. Just that is only what I wanted to pick up. Okay. Oh yeah. That's all. That's all. So we got it. I got it. My goodness. Every day they are increasing prices of things in here in Lebanon. Every day, my goodness. Oh, the money that I came down with is not enough, but due to they know us very well, okay, so they have to give me and say later. So let me see if I can stay straight down. Okay, they are not yet back. I'm gonna stay straight down so that we can talk about our story. Yeah. Stay straight, so I'll be alert. Pray for me so that they will not come. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. Thank you for thank you for escorting me to pick my sardine. Look at it. So I picked my sardine. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. Yeah, once upon a time, we were living in the village back then. Sorry guys, it's a very long story, but I will try to make it short because of, I'm checking time. I pray I will try to be alert so that whenever I saw any sign, I will not. So once upon a time, in the village back then, We do have goats, guys. I love goats. Like if it happened now that I found myself in the village, like kind of living close to village again, I would love to have goats. Goats. Take dog. Give me goats. And all these hens, like live chicken. You know, for example, as in it's good to have all these things in the house, like, you know, once in a while you might run off or run out of stuff to make food, right? And you just pick up one of your chicken, and then, you know, or one of your goods, or maybe you have like a serious visitor. You will not just go to your goats or backyard and pick one of your goats and just use it for your visitor, right? So I love this all this kind of stuff, investment. Yeah. So we were once, anyway, when we were living, when in the village back then, we do have goats. Like now, so let's say my mom is no longer living where we were living again, because, you know, she's now older, very old, and she cannot live alone. She can't afford to stay alone because nobody is there anymore with her. So I'm now here. My elder sisters are somewhere. Let's say my siblings, sisters and brother. So she's now with them. And she can't handle those things again. So when she was still, you know, agile, you know, we have goats. When I was still around, we have goats. Yeah. So these goats, the reason of this story, one blessed day, I went, because every night we have to put our goat inside the house, right? Some goat, some people, I don't know, but like our own compound, we do put almost everybody have to put their goat inside every night. So I went this one night to put our goat inside. Then, guys, I want to say, I used to be very afraid then when I was younger, okay? So anytime I go out, remember this is village, and also there's no electricity. Everywhere when it is night, everywhere is dark. So I used to be very afraid. Whenever I go outside, whether to put goat inside or do any other thing, when coming in, okay, I will not walk front, okay, like I will go backward and be entering the house, so that something will, because I used to feel like something want to grab me, you know, catch me. So this the joke apart, I went outside to put our goat inside. So there was one other goat, which is strange goat. We don't know the owner, because it do happen like this. Other goats, if the owner of those goats did not tie their goats well or put them in their cage, they will be roaming around, going to other people's compounds, especially where there is goat. Especially the compound that they have goat. Okay, other goats will like to go there and stay with them, like female goat or male goat, maybe like female goat that need male goat. You understand? They will now. This is how they used to. This is how it used to happen. I believe it's still happening. Yeah, but it's good to tie your goat, to put your goat in a good cage, so that they will not go around. You know, goats can destroy things. So yeah, that was how it was. So when I went there to put our goat inside, I saw this strange goat. I have to put our own inside. You know, you cannot take what's not yours, right? I have to put our own inside, and that one was outside. I want to try to make it fast. So I leave that one, and then in the morning, the guy just go out, so the gate has to bounce. So in the morning, when I take our goat outside again, this same goat was still in our backyard, but not in the same spot where we tie our goat, you understand? It was in our backyard there, eating stuff, you know. So that was how it happened. Guys, same that day, I think it was towards evening or afternoon, or even that morning, something like this, you know. Same that day, this man walked into our compound and asked us if we saw any goat in our compound. You know, guys, I wanted to tell you this. Always say the truth, okay? Remember, this is the reality. You must to say the truth no matter what, no matter how hard it is, no matter how hard people will take it. You have to say the truth. And believe me, if people did not believe you when you are saying the truth, one day, one blessed day, anyhow, the truth must to come out. Okay, don't try to lie, don't try to cover up, don't try to lie so that you will not take punishment, so that people will not say, don't lie. Just say the truth the way it is. Okay, whether you were wrong or you were right, as in whether you were wrong and that was the truth, make sure you say it. Okay, so this man came and asked and said, he asked us, and then I said, yes, there was goat in our backyard with our goat. That night the goat was with our goat, so I have to put our own. So I told him exactly how it was. So I told him, yes, but even this morning or that day, that very time that he came, I told him even that morning when I took our goat outside the gate, that the goat was still in our backyard. So the man has to go inside. He has to go backyard and check. Because I just have to put my eye. So he has to check. Even me, I rushed. We checked backyard. We couldn't find the goat again. So during that day, same that day, after that time, after when the man when we couldn't find the goat again, the man has to go. Not knowing that he still walk compound to compound to look. Of course, he has to look. So after everything, this rumor came. Same that day, God, it came that the man find the goats in another person compound that is very far from us, and this compound happen to be these people live before you reach their house. You walk very distant before you reach it. They live like inside, very inside. So they said he found the goat there, and they cook up with this story, like kind of accusing that woman with my mother, that they wanted, that woman and my mother wanted to steal his goats, something like this, like that, kind of like the woman that he found the goat in her compound, that the woman steal his goats and take it to my mom. I don't just know, they just say rubbish things that is not even make sense. So my people, as I'm saying, to cut the long story short, the matter was so serious to the extent that same that day towards evening. Remember, this is village, and this village we don't have morning market. We have evening market. So towards evening, was it around 4, something like this. So I went to the market. On my way coming back. And this man, the owner of this goat, understand, his brother stopped me on my way, okay, coming back from market, and told me that, he said, police is coming to your house. This is what he was telling me. Police is coming to your house today. He called my name and said, see, police is coming to your house today. And this is what I want to tell you. When this police arrive, don't tell the police that you saw this goat. Don't tell the police that you saw goats in your compound. He was like serious, very serious, and warning me not to tell the police that I saw goats in our compound. That if I told police that I saw goats, that we saw goats in our compound, even that night, even that morning, night and day, even that morning, that the police is going to arrest us, like the police is going to arrest my mom, that I should say no. Remember, I was the one that saw this goat. I was the one that saw the goat in the night, even in the morning, because I was the one in the church, you have to help your mom, right? So when I was like, I cannot say that. I called him because in our place, we cannot call elderly people by even if your direct brother or sister, let's say your sibling, the one that, let's say your seniors, you cannot call them by their name. You have to call them with respect, okay? You have to address them, is what I mean, with respect. So I told him, Papa Bonnie, his son's name is Bonnie. We call them like Bonnie first, so we call Bonnie. So I said, Papa Bonnie, no, I cannot do that. I have to say how it was. I cannot lie. So when I reach home, I have to tell my mom what happened, what he said to me, what the man told me, as in the brother to the owner of the goat. So my mom said, I told my mom, see, remember I told you I saw God, and even this morning, even when the man came, as in, I saw God, not we, I saw God. So I told my mom, there's no way I will lie. I have to say how it was. My mom said, okay, of course, my pikin. Yeah, and it happened, guys. Believe me, police came. Believe me, guys, police came just as the man said. When this police came and they do the same thing, they asked us. I told them yes. In the evening, that was how it happened. I saw goat when I want another goat with our goat, so I put our own house inside, and that one was still outside. Even this morning, when I take our goat outside, I still saw this one. So it was still around our backyard. So, and the police picked my mom. He said that the man said my mom steal his goat. So the police have to take my mom to village head, we have, this is village, we have village head like chief. So police have to took my mom there. And it was serious matter, very, very serious matter. Everybody was surprised. We never even expect this. We never even know that such thing can happen. Just like, as in, I don't know, guys, how to say it, please. And we all go there. We all went to village health compound. And this man, we don't know what was happening behind us, understand? But after everything, just to cut the story short, guys, after everything, the police walked straight to my mom and said, woman, everybody say good about, by the grace of God, my mom, she's tried to be a good person. And this man in question, the owner of this goat, and even the brother, they were my late brother friends, even till the man's death, because the man later late, the owner of that goat, he later late. It was a very rubbish person, sorry to say. It was a very rubbish, he died a very nonsense death, understand, believe me, because it was just rubbish person. So, even before his death, my mom used to call him Ufanayen, that's my language. In my language, Ufanayen, which is my son's or my child's friend. That's how we used to. Even that very moment, she was even crying, telling him, why are you doing this to me? You are my child's friend. You were my child's friend. Why are you just trying to do this? So behind us, we don't know that the brother, the one that stopped me on my way back to market, I don't know that he was busy trying to bribe the police, kind of putting pressure to the police and telling the police to make sure they arrest my mom, to make sure that they lock my mom up, to make sure that they arrest my mom and take my mom and lock her up. And believe me, guys, where we were living in that village, police station, where these police people from come, it was a very distant. So after everything, the police walked straight to my mom and said, Madam, nobody say anything bad against you. Everybody, apart from these two people, everybody, they are saying that you're a very good person. You never make noise in this. Even the crown head, he never won the said crown head or village head. I think he later became crown head before his late. Yeah. So he said he never had any bad comment about you, that you're a nice person. So, madam, these people. But the owner of this goat, they said that we make sure that we lock you up. This is what the police was telling my mom. They said we should make sure that we lock you up, we arrest you. My mom cried. So guys, after everything, they have to contribute money because the money wasn't come from us to pay the police. Of course, police, whether you are wrong or right, we have to say to them, right, whether not money for petrol or just for transport, I don't know, but they have to give them something. So the money that they gave this police came from village pocket. So they pay money. And guys, we were very, very rich then, okay? Believe me. You know what I mean? Remember God said, let the poor say I am rich, right? And let the weak say I am strong. So we were very rich. This same man in question was a rich man in the village then. He used to sell money, he used to rent money to people and they would pay. Even us, we used to rent money from from his hand. I remember my first business I started was buns. I used to make buns like pop-off, okay? Nigerian pop-off. Guys, I am a Nigerian. So I remember my first business I start. I rent money from him, okay? He rent us money. Anyone, my mommy rents and I rent. Me and my mommy. My mom took 700. I can still remember 750 naira because my mom used to do this cassava business. Yeah, and she would make fufu and sell. Why me? I do buns. So my first time to make buns or pop-off, I lent money from this particular man. That time the thing he never bring this story. That problem never start. I rent 250 naira, while my mom 750 naira, which is altogether 1,000 naira. That was all we rent from him. So we start our business. So every month we will give him 100 naira interest. Okay, that was what I will bring 25 kobo, something like this. My mom will bring 75 kobo, and then we add it and pay him 100 naira, something like this. So that was how we used to do. This man was a very wicked man. Very, very wicked. Beware of people that knows it very well. Because when my brother was alive, he was this popular person. My brother was this popular and good person according to people. Like me also, I cannot say directly. Because if I say that, it will be like, it will be as if it was my brother. That was why I'm commenting. I try to make it good. No. Even people around, anybody that knows him, that he was a very generous and very good man. Whenever he used to stay in the city, whenever he visits home, our compound will full, very, very full. Like, let's say, I will say our compound in that village was a very compound that we have television, that they have television. Whenever I come, people will come to watch television whenever my brother alive, and there's no time my brother will arrive home that people will not know that he arrived, because like, let's say all these young people, how they drive their car, like all these coming up young people, like, I don't know how to put it, so each person have their own way. So the way he drove his own car, the way he did his thing, people will know that he arrived, understand? So we put television. I can remember then that I used to watch Papa Jasco and Willy. So we make television and people put something. People will come and watch. Everybody will watch. Some will watch and sleep there. Then I was still small, but I can still remember. Even the story, people will still tell. The one I didn't remember, people can still tell, and I will know. So some people will watch and they will not go out. They will sleep there till break. Okay. So he was this person. He was very generous and all that. So yeah, and yeah. So that was it, guys. And this man just did that. So to God be the glory. The police they released my mom. They didn't take her, and the people contribute money, the village money. They pay the police and they go. So after everything, this was something. This thing have to make you angry, right? I was angry. So anytime I go out, this is village, understand? Anytime I go out and we met with the brother, the one that was putting pressure with the police, okay, he will stop me and ask me why I'm not greeting him, why am I not this, that the case was over, why am I still, like that. So I told him I have no problem. Or one day I asked him, do you have a problem with me? So this went on. Every time he would be stopping me whenever we pass, because he was a businessman. He always moved on the road, you understand? Business person. He used to do all this palm kernel oil. He used to do this business, buying, entering people's compound and buying. And also he used to do this palm kernel. Palm kernel, something like that. He used to do all this business also. So this kind of person, he will always move around the road. So whenever he meets me on the road, he will just stop me and bring this issue. Why am I not greeting? Why am I still angry? Why that? Until one blessed day, he came up with he was regretting it and he telling me sorry. He was very, very sorry for what happened. That he wasn't know what was wrong with him, that he did such thing. So he was very, very sorry. I should not be angry with him again. I should forget about it, So yeah, and that was how it happened. So this is brother, the main man, the one that was the owner of that goat. It was a very rubbish man, my people. Even this morning that I say he used to rent people, I don't know how he used to do with other people, but for us, that very time that we rent money from him, if today is the day that we are going to pay him the interest, he will come early morning, very, very early morning, and ask for the interest. My mommy will be like, oh, Fanayin, like, let's let her go market and come back, and let her go and sell and come back, that she will pay, So, and he end up dying a very rubbish death, like kind of confessing his rubbish, what he used to do, So that was how it was. And before then, his life was, before his death, his life was useless, because I can't even explain how, but he used to walk on the streets, sometimes he will rub nzu, I don't know how they call it in English, nzu, like something like powder, he will rub it on from his head to toe, and and he also destroyed his wife's life before he died. Up to today, his wife is still not normal. Yeah, he was a very rubbish person. So, in my conclusion, what I really mean in this particular video, be honest. Always say the truth. Let your truth set you free. Whether people believe it or not, or even if somebody turn around and try to pressure you or tell you to kind of lie against whatever issue that happened so that you be free. Don't do that. Whether you were wrong, you were right, make sure, whether you were, how will I even say it? Whether you did what happened or not, make sure you said it. Whether you were let's say that goat issue that happened, that they accused me, or not me. He wasn't even accused me, it was my mother that he was directed to, but I was the one that saw the goat, right? So, like that goat issue that he bring the case, like kind of call my mom's thief or whatever, like this thief, he wasn't call my mom directly, he was saying that the other woman that he find the goat in the compound, in our compound, that she was saying like that woman and my mom do like kind of business, they want to steal their goat. I don't know, but it was just rubbish story. Yeah. So whether something like that happened or similar, anything, no matter how the case is, okay? And it happened that you did the thing. I don't know how to put it. Make sure you say it how it is. I said, whether you steal or not, whether you do or you don't do, okay? Make sure you say the truth. Sorry to say, the stealing is not a nice name to bring that kind of, but I'm just saying, no matter what the case is, make sure you say the truth, and the truth will set you free, okay? So, I will leave you now. Guys, I will. I'm so happy to make this video. So let me go before they catch me here, all right? My spaghetti is on the fire, though I closed the fire anyway. So see you guys in my next very video. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Please do not forget to comment, like, and share. Share it with your friends. And also, I wanted to tell you that you are entitled to your own opinion. So do not mind whatever it is. If you have any experience about what I'm saying, okay, please say it, write it down. I would like to read it. I love you. I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to see your comment, to read your comment. I love you.